among the lessons from COVID are positive things like smarter ways to remotely communicate.
A recent study completed at Henry Ford Health really drives that point home. Dr. Frank McGeorge with a look at how virtual communication could fundamentally change how some medical research is actually done, Doc.
Yeah, Karen and Jason. So here's the thing. Just like COVID ushered in an explosion of virtual doctor visits and telemedicine, researchers have found ways to adapt to remote evaluations that really streamline data gathering, making medical research easier for doctors and patients.
This study, I was definitely interested in it because it was virtual, and it was during COVID and everybody was worried about that, and especially with my own health concerns.
Ashley Labaki of Highland developed heart failure from pregnancy.
I was very, very healthy, very active 24-year-old at the time.
She's participated in clinical trials related to her heart failure in the past and knows it can be a big commitment.
I live about 45 minutes outside Detroit, so it was a lot of going back and forth to the main campus to do all of that testing, meetings and things like that.
I've been doing clinical trials for almost 20 years and been involved in many, many trials. And this is the first I've been involved in and the first I'm aware of that was completely virtual, at least in cardiovascular disease.
Dr. David Lanfear is a cardiologist at Henry Ford Health, specializing in heart failure.
The consents were done like over the phone or over a tablet. The drug was mailed to people's houses. The main outcomes are what we would call patient-reported outcomes. So the patients fill this out with like an electronic survey on a device that they got, or even they got mailed activity monitors as well. So like to see how many steps they take and such. The biggest advantage is being able to reach more people and people that that may be physically remote or that you didn't catch before. And again, casting that wide net to kind of get a very representative sample and just make it streamlined to get people involved in clinical research. Not enough people actually want to do clinical research. And that's how we learn the next thing in medicine, really. There's no other way.
Now, incidentally, the drug that was being evaluated did have a beneficial effect in the study. It actually made people feel better. Now, Dr. Lanfear and his colleagues are actually writing a paper right now about how this study was conducted to encourage other researchers to use virtual tools whenever possible.
Yeah, it's very helpful. And Frank, but how would this study work if someone needed blood drawn or if they need x-rays or something in person?
So, that's actually a very real limitation of a virtual study. If there are frequent lab tests needed for the study, you obviously can't do it all remotely. So it's not going to lend itself to every situation, but certainly whenever possible, this may be the way of the future.
All right. Well, thanks, Doc. We appreciate it.